We are solely here for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it was echoed by the Deputy Minister of Hajj, the Under-Secretary, as well as the CEO of Nusuk, that they still recognize the South African Hajj and Umrah Council. Alhamdulillah. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They want us to work very closely with them. They want us to assist the pilgrims. This is a massive transition for South Africa onto a Nusuk Hajj platform. They want to work with us. They want to make sure that we assist our pilgrims in our capacity. They will assist and guide us, and we will assist the pilgrims. And everybody else that has performed Hajj before that would like to assist the pilgrims is now provided the opportunity. It is now called a guide. And any male or female, Mulana, non-Mulana, is now allowed to register on a Nusuk Hajj platform as a guide. It's the same application process or registration process that the pilgrims will complete. And once your account gets verified, after a certain date, the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah will open up a tab on the website for guides. You then apply to be a guide, you upload your credentials, and then the Saudi service provider company will contact you, contract with you with a signed agreement, and they will sort of employ you to be a spiritual guide for the pilgrims of South Africa. So I think that was something new that was told to us. We weren't too sure how this whole process unfolds, how it's going to work. We also learned with regards, we went through a comprehensive presentation with regards to how a pilgrim registers on a Nusuk Hajj platform. Once the account gets verified, how do they select the different type of packages? What packages are available? How do they transfer money to the digital wallets? Once your digital wallet has got the sufficient amount based on your package, how do you check out your basket? How do you tick the box to proceed to secure your place in your quota allocation? So we went through the entire process, alhamdulillah, with the Nusuk team. The system, I must say, it is very, very easy. If people have worked on our system or any computer system online, securing whether booking.com or Quota or your airline tickets, it's a very similar, straightforward system. However, there's a lot more questions. There's questions pertaining to where you reside, pertaining to your health conditions. So those are type of questions that individuals would need to answer on his or her own. But the biggest change for South Africans is the way we're going to transact with payments. I think that change is massive. In the past, we're all accustomed to pilgrims getting accredited through Sahuc. Then the travel operators would advertise their packages in South Africa for the pilgrims. All the South African pilgrims would transfer their funds to the travel operators, who then would in turn transfer the money to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on a Nusuk Masar system. Travel operators used to allow, along with Sahuc, either 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and sometimes even more than 90 days allowance for pilgrims to make the full payment of the packages, keeping in mind that the volume of the package amount that was in the recent years. Going forward, you will now register. There is no fee that you pay for registration. Your account gets verified by the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah. Then your digital wallet needs to be activated. From the date your digital wallet is activated, you can now start transferring money into your digital wallet, which is online on the website. There's only two methods of transferring payments. If the ministry changes this, it will be more, but for now, there's only two. One is with a credit card and one is with an EFT transfer payment. Keep in mind, based on last year's Hajj package, packages were around 110,000 Rand, excluding flights, which was the cheapest economy package. If you're a couple, you're looking at 220,000 Rand, excluding flights for a couple. If you're going to pay with your credit card, you're going to have a credit limit on your credit card. Make sure you have sufficient money. If you're going to do an EFT, you're going to liaise with your bank to inform them you're going to be transferring such a large sum of money over to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You can transfer it over a period of time. The packages are planned to come out towards the end of December. We've heard from the Ministry of Hajj this afternoon that their planned date was 1 Rajab. That will change. We're not too sure what the exact date is going to be, but the ministry is going to announce it fairly soon, inshallah. We also heard from the ministry that The accreditation process was planned for 1 Shaban. That date may also change. They will announce it over the next few days, inshallah. So that will be the new fixed and firm dates. But from the date, service providers will be accredited within the next few hours, inshallah. We're hoping within the next few days, is what we are hearing from the ministry. There's probably going to be X amount. We've seen a provisional list in the past of 10. We now heard there may be few more that will be accredited by the ministry. Once those service provider companies are accredited by the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah, those are the only entities you can deal with regards to Hajj. You can't deal with anybody else for your accommodation, your housing, your catering, your 5 days, your flights. That is the only entity you can deal with online through the Nusuk platform. They will advertise their packages 1 Rajab plus minus, which is around towards the latter part of December. The pilgrims could be given around 3 to 4 weeks to view the packages and make sure you transfer all the money into your digital wallet. Once you've transferred all the money into your digital wallet, globally, the ministry will set a date for accreditation. That date and time will be set, which is based on Saudi Arabia and Mecca time, will be published to all countries who are on the Nusuk platform. There's 130 countries. For now, our quota is 1140 for South Africa. On that specific date, let's say it's 1 Shaban, for example, and the time is 8 o'clock in the morning. When the ministry goes live, provided your digital wallet has sufficient money based on a package you have viewed and you want to select, it will be based on a first come, first served basis, fastest fingers to secure your package. You can secure a package from any one of the accredited service providers that are listed on the website. For example, if you see a package with a mufti or an alim that is in another country and you want to go with that package, you can go with that package. If pilgrims from the UK or the US views a package which is built or structured more towards a South African base package, 6 weeks or 5 weeks, those pilgrims can select these packages that were built specifically for South Africa. So once it's on the global portal, anybody can select any package based on your financial condition and based on your affordability. You will then select a package. There are 3 categories: economy, luxury, and standard. Economy, luxury, and standard. But within them, the service providers can create various other packages. But once again, whatever package they do create, the service provider has its own quota. And based on its quota, it will have limitation with regards to the different categories of quotas they will be putting out. So I think this is a new venture for South Africa. It's something we're going to be learning. We got to adapt to change. And the one thing I must say to everyone, remember Hajjis, you are the guest of Allah. Whether Sahuc is there, whether Sahuc is not there, whether it is operator, there's no operator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of you because you are His guest. He will make it easy for you. Always remember this. Yes, the playing fields are the same, just the rules have changed a little bit. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of you and make it easy for you. I know it is overwhelming for everybody, including ourselves. We are all learning, but if we learn together, if we work together, inshallah, it will become easy for everybody and we can lay the platform down for the future Hajjis to come from South Africa that needs to follow this process going forward, inshallah.
Inshallah. So, where does Sahuc plug into all of this? How is the council positioning itself to support pilgrims heading into Hajj 2026?
So at this point in time, we are assisting all pilgrims with registration. We will assist the pilgrims with transferring the funds if they need assistance and guidance. We will be rolling out awareness programs throughout the country, inshallah, like we have been doing in the past, talking about the new rules, regulations, spiritual guidance as well in preparations for Hajj, so that the pilgrims, remember in the past we started around October, we are now at the end of November, we haven't started with any awareness programs because this information is all new coming forward. We are also going to find that a lot of the Sahuc members, a lot of the mission members that were part of Sahuc are going to register as guides because now it is open for anybody who has performed Hajj to register as a guide. And inshallah, depending on the service providers, if they want to contract or if they want to sign agreements or employ any of the guides from within Sahuc or within the mission, uh, these members will be available. These alims will be available. So it will ultimately remain up to the service provider companies what role we will be playing or not, depending on whether you get selected by the Saudi service provider companies. But we are here for the programs. We are here going to continue assisting with awareness programs, assisting with guidance, assisting with the transition. If individuals from within Saudi get selected to be guides, then inshallah, those members will assist the pilgrims in the kingdom life they have been doing over the past 30 years. So nothing will change from that aspect. We are volunteers. We are going to continue volunteering our services and our time solely for the pleasure of Allah if we are given the opportunity and if we are selected. If we are not selected, whatever we can do from here in South Africa, we'll continuously assist the pilgrims to the best of our ability, inshallah.
All right. So Sahuc, you saying from my understanding is that you would be a guiding sort of forum for pilgrims who are on their way for Hajj, inshallah, and not as an operator.
Yeah, there's no more an operator. The new word and the new rule is now a guide, and it's more spiritual guidance. Maybe certain service provider would take certain mission workers to assist liaison between the service provider company and the guides and the pilgrims of the country. However, that finer details are still to be put out by the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah. We are waiting that confirmation. We have been in consultation with the ministry with regards to the role of the guide. It keeps on changing, so we're waiting for it to be finalized. We rather deal with official information rather than hearsay from various sectors. And inshallah, that information will come more clearer. Like I said before, individuals on their own capacity will register as a guide. And then it would depend on the Saudi service provider company whether they will employ, they're calling it employ, or let's call it sign an agreement with the individuals or not. But from a Saudi perspective, we will be here to assist the pilgrims throughout the process if our members are selected as guides, inshallah.
Inshallah. So finally, what's the message to the community right now? I'm sure, like you said, people are feeling overwhelmed. There's all those planning, saving, and those who are still undecided. What should they be thinking about at this stage?
I think personally, myself, let's all remain calm. There's a lot happening. There's a lot to absorb. I know it's easier said than done because in the past years, during this time, we were already talking of accreditation, operators being accredited. Now we are playing a waiting game. Familiarize yourself with the Nusuk Hajj website. Read the contents, read the conditions, read the medical conditions, the criteria, read the roles of a service provider. Try to read and understand the camp locations, the different type of packages that are on offer so that you familiarize yourself as to what is going to be put forward. So the only thing that you're going to be waiting for is for the service providers to officially put a price onto a package. But while you have the time, start understanding, familiarize yourself with what the contents are on the website. If you're not sure, contact Sahuc, contact travel operators. People are here to assist you. They're here to guide you. They're here to mentor you. But I'm sure we have highly educated people, alhamdulillah, in South Africa. Everything is on the website. The Nusuk website has all the information you need to know. They've got the FAQs as well. So I think do your own research, read and understand what is on the website, and cross-reference with people like Sahuc or travel operators or spiritual guidance within your alim that has experience to just double-check and to reassure what you are reading and understanding is the same that they have understanding. One important thing I must emphasize on, only rely on official communication and information. There's a lot of people that are going to put out information to mislead and misguide you. Make sure you follow the official channels, especially the ministry's website. We are sharing all the ministry's official communication on our social media platforms. Follow the authentic official information. You do not make any payment to any individual or entity in South Africa. All your monies has to be paid and made through the Nusuk Hajj platform system. This is very, very important for everyone to understand. Please make sure you do not pay any money to any individual or any entity for Hajj. All your money must be paid on the Nusuk Hajj platform.
All right. And I think we leave it there with Brother Muaaz Casoo from Sahuc. And as the road to Hajj
Sister
2020.
Anisa,
One more thing.
just
No
one more
problem.
point. Maaf, this is one more point. Look, our quota is 1140. Don't be despondent. We have spoken to the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah. We have requested them to revisit the quota. The Deputy Minister has indicated to us that inshallah azim, they will review the quota allocation of 114.
Mhm.
There is also some good hope and opportunity, inshallah, in the event the global quota allocation from Nusuk is not fulfilled after phase 1. There will be a phase 2 and possibly a phase 3. But in a phase 2 and a phase 3 quota allocation, it is globally opened and it will be based on a first come, first served basis. So you could double your quota, you could triple your quota, but in phases 2 and 3, it is more the expensive packages that are available and not the economy package. So that is something people need to understand. Also, something very important for the foreign national expats that reside in South Africa. We are hearing this information, it is not yet confirmed in writing, but in the past, the expats could secure 1% of our quota allocation. Going forward, South African citizens will be given first preference to select your quota based on a first come, first served basis, provided you got all the money in your digital wallet. If not, the expat foreign nationals can secure up to 50% of your quota allocation. So just keep that in mind, be aware of it, but let's wait for the official communication from the ministry with regards to the exact percentage of expat foreign nationals that can secure the quota allocation from South Africa.
All right. Jazakallah khair to you, Brother Muaaz, for the insights, and for our listeners tuning in. May your journey ahead be easy, accepted, and filled with barakah if you are one of the chosen for Hajj 2026, inshallah. Shukran for your time and always being available to talk to us here on Radio Islam International. Assalamu alaikum.
Ameen. Jazakallah for the opportunity, and we make dua for all the pilgrims. Allah make it easy for them. Grant them Hajj Maqbool, Hajj Mabrur. Sahuc, as well as all the operators and guides throughout the country, are here available to assist you. Utilize the opportunity that's in hand with the experience that we have. And inshallah, we will all try to guide you collectively to the best of our ability. Shukran jazilan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ameen wa